ugly, post frontal. So we're gonna go try and catch a breakdown fall for you today. It's gonna be a pretty day.
Everybody wanna speculate, but they know we did skin in this place. Everybody ain't both the same, 'cause the kids.
Yo, what up world? It's your boy MHJ. Man, we got a delight for you today. Fall fishing, try and break down these post frontal patterns. But real quick, before we get into that, I wanna give a major shout out to my sponsors, Dave's Pizza and Wings and Denny Dennis Outdoors, for making this all possible. Really, what we got going on is a post frontal situation. We're in the fall, the lake has come up a little bit. We're gonna try and break this thing down. We're gonna crank, throw a jig, get into the basics of where bass should be and transition into the mid-fall. So stay tuned, this should be exciting. It's your boy MHJ, let's get at it. So we're pulling up to the back of this creek. I'm gonna first scan the area, throw in a crankbait, and look for shad activity, because that is most important this time of year. I know at the beginning of the segment I was talking about doing a challenge. I am going to challenge myself and see how we come along. So we're going to do 5 fish, 12 inches, major league fishing style, catch and release. This lake is a 12-inch minimal for all 3 species. This lake mainly has a lot of largemouth and some spotted bass, and I think there are a few smallmouth in this lake, but we'll see how it is. I think if we just keep checking the backs of these creeks, we'll probably run into all kinds of fish. Still not marking the mother load of fish. My setup today, I'm throwing 10-pound fluorocarbon line with the X-Bride medium action rod, 7 foot. It's a glass composite rod, and a 6:8 to 1 gear ratio Revo ALX. There's one. Almost stopped. Good fish too. Look how lethargic that fish is, but he got that crankbait. That might be a keeper. That's awesome. I'm just gonna let him play himself down. But I noticed it got a little bit deeper right there. I'm gonna boat flip him, get him in. Nice largemouth. Really nice fish. That's a nice largemouth. That would be a keeper for this lake. I'm gonna weigh him just for our best 5 purposes of a challenge and see where it gets us, man. I don't know how much we're gonna catch today, but I tell you what, this is the quest to GoPro. We gotta do that, right? Nice bass. Post frontal conditions, man. Sometimes you have to just play with things to figure things out, man. We've been cranking down this bank for about a good 100 yards, and then I finally seen some deeper water coming in. Fish is 1 pound 10 ounces. We'll lock him in. That's our first keeper, man. That's awesome. As we break down the lake, we're going to talk about what we're finding and just keep going. I really like this composite glass rod, and unlike most composite glass rods, this one has a good response to it. It's not real slow. It's got a We went to the YOLO Tech, and if you haven't got one, please get yourself one. They're good. We're gonna work back up this bank with the crankbait, and then we're gonna find those deeper areas and pitch a jig to them and see if we can't find some of those deeper fish. We're at 4 keepers right now. There's one. Oh my God, smallmouth, smallmouth. No way, no way, no way. Barely hooked though, barely hooked. We got him, sweet. Whoa, that is cool. That is so cool. Smallmouth, dude. That is so cool. What a special number 5 fish. Special number 5. We got to take care of these guys. Look at that. Brown bass. Smallmouth. And he makes number 5. Wow, that's neat. He is 1 pound and 5 ounces. So he makes number 5 for us, man. That is so cool. No, not a big limit by any means, but we've caught all 3 species. I did not know. That is so cool. We'll let that guy go. Sweet. Yes, yes, yes. So what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking for those real sharp contour lines, and I've got my side imaging out as well. And we're just gonna go along here, and I'm idling back up to where I believe there might be more. We just caught another keeper that helped cull. It was a good fish too, 2 pounds 13 ounces. And on this lake isn't known for a whole bunch of big bass, but that's a good fish for this lake. As you can see, there's a bunch of fish out in the channel out there. A lot of rocks. You see these rocks right here. We're just gonna idle along until we see what we want to see. There we go. That feels good. That feels real good. Holy moly. Oh, that's why it's a smallmouth. Keeper smallmouth. Yeah, buddy. That's why we don't give up on that jig, man. Look at that. He's got that thing choked. He might call. He's a little bit thicker, don't you think? Gosh, they thump it and they just gone. You can almost tell the smallmouth. What's he looking like? He is a color. Let's see. Oh, heck yeah. We moving on up. Pound 10 ounce small jowls. Here's the best part about all of this. Watch this. Peace out. Got him that time. Good smallmouth. You know how many times that fish bit before I actually got him? That's a decent one. Mr. Twirly Twirl. Look at that. That is so cool. This is dialing in, dude. Look how pretty that fish is. Look where my jig is. That's a homemade jig by me. Diesel Outdoors, baby. He's gonna call something. He calls a 1-9. Huh. Pound 10. I'll go with a pound 10 since he's Mr. Floppy. Beautiful fish. They are so pretty. Let's get him in the water. See you, buddy. Got him. Got him. Oh, God, yeah. Boy, he choked it too. Yeah. We're going to end the day with that dude there. How awesome is that? Choke session. Fall is awesome, dude. Perfect. Perfect way to end it. 1 pound, 14 ounces. He is going to call a 110. How about that, dude? That's freaking sweet. What's the GoPro? Awesome, man. Well, that concludes today's segment. I hope you really enjoyed what we put out today. This is the fall breakdown. We had a 5-fish challenge. Our best 5 fish went 9 pounds, 12 ounces. What we did was we went to the back of creeks. We threw a crankbait, particularly a rock crawler, which is a great fall, early spring search bait. It has that hunt to it. And once we got established by finding where the fish were with the crankbait, we went back through those areas and we started combing through looking for the brush piles, and we picked up a jig. We noticed, due to the post-front conditions, that my homemade custom football jig was getting bites. We even culled up on it, but we weren't getting enough of the right bites, and they were doing crazy stuff. We lost some fish today that probably could have put us up there, but that's fishing. So we made an adjustment and we went to the micro jig that I have personally hand tied. This is a perfect bait when the water's a little bit clearer. I think if it was a little bit cleaner than what it is, man, we could have stroked them on this. But it did help us cull up a few times. Hey, anytime you're on a lake in the fall and you can catch largemouth, spotted bass, and smallmouth, man, I don't care if they all 10 inches. I'm having a ball. It's the Quest to Go Pro, Diesel Outdoors. If you would, please like and subscribe to the channel. Man, everything is greatly appreciated. Hey, a big shout out to my sponsors, Dave's Pizza and Wings, located in Lynn, Missouri. Please stop in, support your local businesses. That place has got some amazing food. Shout out Big Chris. And to my other sponsor, Denny Dennis. You know, I wouldn't be able to do all of this stuff with the quality tackle that I have. So if you would, stop in at Denny Dennis, support another local business. This is your boy MHJ. We gonna hit the road. It's starting to get dark. And I don't like being in the dark. Y'all take care. We out.